I needed a job really, really bad. Didn't have no money, didn't have anything. The next day I got up, I put my cane in the corner and put my crutch over by the door there, and I started walking. And after about a month, I was able to walk downtown. I went to a company called Nordstrom. They told me, sure, Bob, we give you a job, son. But you got to start off at the bottom. Despite all of these accolades in sports and our degree from college, I had to start off washing dishes and bussing tables for $4.45 an hour. Oh, man, you're talking embarrassing. People would bring their kids into the restaurant. Players and ex-players would come in. When they would see me, a little white hat apron, pushing his cart around, I could always hear him whispering, "That's Bob Love, man. The guy used to be a great basketball player. What a shame. What a shame." But I took all those whispers and all those stares and I turned them into an opportunity. I became the best busboy, the best dishwasher in the world. I also made all-pro defensive team. You know, and then the owners told me, said, "Bob, we've been noticing you, man. You've been doing a great job. We still can't promote you until you do something about your speech problem. But if you're willing to take the time out to do it, we'll pay for it." Let me tell you, tell me that felt like the weight of the world just dropped off of my shoulders. Because for the first time I felt that somebody cared about me as a person.
Ben Jobe left the University of South Carolina and in 1980 joined his friend Donnie Walsh, now coaching the Denver Nuggets. A country school teacher at heart, the personality of the pro game was just not for him. He was thrilled to receive a phone call from his former player, Bobby Crimmins, now the head coach at Georgia Tech.
When I got the job, the first person I hired was George Felton.
We were sitting on the campus at Georgia Tech, and he said, "George, who are we going to find to help us?"
And he said, you know who's looking for something right now? He said, Ben. I said, Ben Jobe? Ben would come and be my assistant?
With high spirits, the three men went on the road to recruit prospects.
We sometimes would share rooms.
One room, 2 beds, and because I was the old guy, they give me one bed, and then they fight over who's gonna sleep in the other bed.
We kind of shuffle who slept with Bobby. Ben and I would rather sleep with each other than sleep with Crimmins.
Boy, look, them Irish, I'm telling you. Ain't nothing like the Irish now. They're a great guy, boy.
With Jobe's assistance, Georgia Tech transformed the struggling program into a national powerhouse. But Jobe would soon be on the move again, and in 1986 he became the head coach at Southern University. Once again employing John McClendon's fast break philosophy, Jobe turned that program around.
Joy in Baton Rouge, joy for Ben Jobe, the 20th win of the year for the Southern Jaguars.
In 1990, Big House Gaines won his 800th game, making him the winningest active coach to date.
Oh, it means an awful lot. In other words, I'm the second guy that's reached 800. Now, where I'll go from here, I really don't know.
So the winningest active college basketball coach has 800 wins. Now the question, will he go after the all-time record of Adolph Rupp's 875?
But thoughts of breaking future records quickly faded as House was again faced with the reality of a basketball program in decline.
Rotate it! Go!
Time moves on and things change. It's difficult for everybody. my husband as well.
But while he'd always received the support of the college community in the past, some members of the student body were less than diplomatic when it came to expressing their lack of confidence in Big House.
Stephen A. Smith wrote an article, oh, we need to get rid of Coach Gaines, he's too old, and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. So I said, well, Coach, did you get upset with him? He said, hell no. He said, hell, he got a right to say what he wanted to say. He don't know what the hell he's talking about, but he got a right.
With growing pressure from the administration and a system irreparably altered by change, Clarence Big House Gaines stepped down in 1993. Walking out the doors of Winston-Salem State 47 years after walking in.
Want to retire, and they could have kept him on if they had wanted to, but they didn't.
We all got upset, or all of us got upset, and we was getting ready to come down on the school. And he had everybody down in the cafeteria, all the guys that had played for him over the years, and that was the first time I ever seen Coach cry.
Gaines took with him a legacy that included 8 CIAA championships, a national title, and 828 wins, numbers which, had he coached at a larger integrated school, would have put him on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
In the end, we just all wish that integration hadn't taken place, because it did change things. And people now see how it changed, especially in athletics.
By the late 1980s, early 90s, the recruitment of exceptional high school players to historically black colleges had come to a halt. 3 unknown youngsters, however, surprised the experts. Avery Johnson and Bobby Phills played for Ben Jobe at Southern. And later, Ben Wallace, who terrorized opponents at Virginia Union. Avery Johnson had been the last man on his high school team, and barely scraping 6 feet, made the rounds before finding his way to Ben Jobe's Southern.
When Avery Johnson came to me, the rumors started flying around the campus about this little kid. Finally, when I saw him play, I couldn't believe it. I said, God has really blessed me here. Greatest ball handler I have seen in my lifetime. He can beat you without shooting the ball. We had 2 plays. And most time we didn't even use those. We just run Avery Johnson. On the floor, he was Rembrandt, Chopin, Ray Charles.
Ben Jobe has been my coach. He's been a surrogate father. He's been a mentor. He's been all of those things to me. Ben was teaching a complicated fast break in college. You're always moving.
Avery Johnson, the sample against Manuel.
There are different reads that you have to have when to break the basketball, when to try to go and score, key passes that you have to make, what type of passes to make. But a lot of it is more of a read. It's not a predictable. The 5-man didn't always run. 4-man didn't always trail.
Avery Johnson.
That's what I like, the spontaneity of Ben's break. And that's one of those things that he got from Coach McClendon.
Tell you what, if you